The Duchess of Sussex, 40, sat down for a chat with US comedian and talk show host Ellen DeGeneres last week. Meghan's appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, on CBS was the first TV interview she has given since she gave birth to her daughter, Lilibet, in June. The chat will be broadcast on ITV2 this week. During the Duchess' conversation with Ellen, she opened up further about the early days of her relationship with Harry, and how they initially kept their romance a secret. The Sussexes stepped down from their royal roles last year before the Queen confirmed in February of this year that they would not return as working members of the royal family. After leaving the UK and moving back to her native California, Meghan admitted to Oprah that she had been naive about some of the protocols and traditions of royal life. This included her not knowing how to curtsy on her first encounter with Harry's grandmother, the Queen. Another royal tradition Meghan was forced to get to grips with was the firm's country pursuits at Balmoral Castle during the summer, including shooting. Meghan may have deemed the royal pastime not politically correct, the former editor of Country Life magazine Clive Aslet claimed in an unearthed interview. The expert shared his thoughts for the 2018 documentary series, The Royal Wives of Windsor, on Netflix. In episode 1, he said, "If you're coming from a different culture, California, for example, I think that what might strike you is that it isn't necessarily very politically correct. Here are people and their role is to kill something because they enjoy it. Of course, that's a question for many." The documentary looked at shooting as part of the so-called Balmoral test, which is a kind of unofficial royal initiation at the Queen's Aberdeenshire estate. From Wallis Simpson to Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Balmoral has proved a challenging place for non-royals over the years. Princess Diana was said to have passed the Balmoral test with ease, which was attributed to her aristocratic background. However, despite her apparent success, the Princess of Wales later claimed that Balmoral had a negative atmosphere. Meghan's own visit to the castle was reported to have come in 2018, a few months after she and Harry tied the knot. Mr. Aslet explained how shooting and other countryside activities at Balmoral hold a special place in the Queen's heart. He said, "If the Queen wasn't the Queen, she'd be happiest in the countryside doing all the things that a country gentleman does, horses in particular, racing and of course, all this sort of activity. Shooting is just simply part of life for the royal family, like it is for many country people." The documentary looks at how Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge and Sophie, the Countess of Wessex both learned to shoot when they married into the royal family. Harry is also said to be a good shot but was reported to have been absent at the royals' traditional Boxing Day pheasant shoot at Sandringham when Meghan came to stay at the estate for Christmas in 2018. Meghan's chat with Ellen is expected to air on ITV2 on November 24 at 2 p.m. The Royal Wives of Windsor is available to stream on Netflix.